Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life DIY home decor. So in this video today, I'm going to be doing two winter DIYs for you. And we got to use the snowman because you know he represents winter. Okay, so I got one of these from the Dollar Tree. And then I absolutely love the snowflake. I haven't been able to find any more, so hopefully they'll get some more in. So these two represent the winter DIYs that I'm going to be decorating. I grabbed one of the ribbons that I've been working with, but I think I might go get some more just to kind of, just to kind of put some color in these DIYs. So this is the paint. So I don't know if you watched my last video. This is the paint, the rich art. So I'm gonna go ahead and test it today. I think this is the one that's pigmented. The prang is the one that is not. So I'm not really liking the prang at all, but this one I think is good. I also got this one here. It's called Decor Art. I got that from Dollar Tree. I'm not really sure. I never heard of this, and it actually, I don't know, it doesn't sound like a cheap paint, and I've used it before, so we're just gonna go ahead and use that again to color the snowman and the snowflake. Also, I am using the rest of the apple barrel paint, and this one says red apple. So let's get started. I'd like to show you guys what I'm using. This is the burlap ribbon, of course, from the Dollar Tree. I'd already used it. And then we have some brushes and some scissors, and all of these things, guys, came from the Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and decorate the snowman first. I'd rather do the snowman first because he's going to be a little bit harder to work with because he's not all open. He has a lot of raised wood, and I want to make sure that I color those in. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I wanted to color his hat and the nose. I don't think I might or might not have orange. And then I wanted to go ahead and color the scarf. But in the meantime, we're gonna work on doing the white. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to say welcome. I hope that you like my video, and I hope that you stay and subscribe. And for all of you returning subscribers, I so thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channels. And for those of you who don't know, I have 3 channels. They're going to be linked below in the description box. And this is more like a tutorial. This is not like racing through some crafts. I don't want to do that. I just want to kind of show you that it's really easy to do these crafts, and it's fun to do these crafts. So that's what I'm doing today. Okay. All right, let's get this open. Okay. Oh no. Let's see. All right. I tried to work through these crafts, quickly, and that's okay to do that. But I just like kind of showing you step by step how to do such an easy craft, and it's so good to do them with your kids, or it's just easy. For me, it's therapy. It's just very soothing. I like crafting. And I hope you guys do too. So we're just trying to get through here. Okay, I'm trying to get around that raised wood. It doesn't matter if you get a little bit of paint on there. You can always go back and wipe that off. I just want to be able to color the other parts of the snowman in color and not white. Not just white. I'm sorry, I hope I said that right. This holiday is moving so quickly. Now, once I get these painted, then we're gonna go ahead and leave them sit there to dry, and then we'll come back I'll come back and do the raised wood. I don't know, I think it'll be okay. I might be able to do it while it's drying, but so I have a collaboration that's coming out in January. It's called My Vintage Valentine. I cannot wait for you guys to join that. And we can just go ahead and do as many DIYs as we want to do for Valentine's Day. I like vintage. This one particularly is a vintage Valentine one. But I also have one that's coming out called Winter DIYs. So we can either do winter DIYs or you can go ahead and do some DIYs for Valentine's Day, regular traditional ones. Okay, so this one here was that Decor art. So it looks like it might need a second coat. It's not as pigmented as I thought it was, but we're gonna go ahead and let that dry and see what we're looking at here. I might have to do a second coat, so we're gonna let the white completely dry before I come back and try to color the other area. So let's move on over to the snowflake. So the snowflake right here, we have to cut the we have to go ahead and cut the ribbon. I don't want the ribbon on there. And then we're gonna go ahead and place that on the napkin and start coloring the snowflake. See it already, unless it dries darker than what it is. I can see that it's going to need another coat. I might have to get the prime, the other paint, but once it has the first coat, I'm hoping that the second coat will take better. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait here. I'll probably come back in about 20 minutes or so and see where we're at. I might be able to give this a second coat. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the other paint, and then yeah, I'm gonna leave this sit here to dry, maybe half an hour. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I went ahead and gave it a second coat just to save a little bit of time here. But I don't know if we dry. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to do the hat and the nose and also that scarf. So I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, well that's drying, and I'm just gonna work on that. This way all of this stuff dries together. I'll probably get my hair dryer. I'll probably get my hair dryer to dry that part off. Okay, and maybe if I angle it a certain way, let me go ahead. I was gonna do green and red, but the nose needs to be orange, so let me go get that. So this is the prang. I'm not really happy with this paint, guys. That's just my honest opinion. I'm just gonna get a little bit here just to do the nose part. I'll probably have to do that twice. I'm hoping I don't. And I have to clean this counter because I got paint on it. Okay, so let me just try to get that nose part out of the way. It's okay for me if it's not a dark orange, just a little bit faded. Okay, so that looks okay. Let me put this here. I don't need the white. So I think I'm just gonna stick with the green. I don't wanna do the two colors. I really like this green. That's why I'm saying that. Okay. Now. All right. So far that's how it's looking. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, that's how it's looking. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep it matching. I don't know what it is with me. I like to match. Let's do the green very carefully for the hat and the scarf. Okay, now even though these two have to, let me move this paint out of the way. Even though this has to finish drying, it doesn't stop me from going to go ahead and make this bow I'm gonna see which one of these items I'm going to either attach them together, or I just want to make a bow for the snowflake. So while I'm deciding to do all of that, let me just clean off this counter and move these things over to the side. I'll be right with you. All right, so while these items over here are drying, I'm gonna go ahead and make a bow. I don't want to make two bows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make a bow. So, and I don't want to make a bow that's complicated to make. So I'm gonna pick the length that I want. Okay, and then before I actually make the bow, we wanna go ahead and we want to butterfly these tails here. Okay, and then this is what that looks like. Okay, fishtail. And what I want to do is just do a small bow here. Oh, I don't want to do it like that. Just want to do a small bow, because this bow here, this ribbon, you don't have to worry about one side being a different color than the other. Okay, it's burlap, and it doesn't matter which way I twist it, is what I'm trying to say here. So, and so this way it doesn't cover the whole snowflake. That's why I didn't want to go too long with it. So let's see. Okay, and then because, I'm sorry, my dog is coughing in the background. And then you can, the good part about the wire ribbon is you can manipulate the bow any way that you want. I just want a small little bow here, and then I want the tails to show because that's so cute. And here we go. This is the kind of bow that I wanted. See? And it looks so pretty, doesn't it? I think so. All right, so this bow is done. I don't think I want to put a bow on the top of here, or let me see what kind of ribbon I have. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I think with this one, I want to do some jute twine. I don't want to do a bow that big because it's not that big. You see that? It's not really that big. It's getting there. It's drying. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do a bow, but I'm going to do it with the jute twine. Okay. And I'm only going to do it like you're tying your shoelace. Okay, so it's like a shoe bow. Okay, now all we have to do is wait for, and this is what it looks like, guys. I didn't show it to you. So I think I like this bow for the snowman, and then I like this bow right here for the snowflake, and then I just got to figure out whether I want them to be attached together or I want them to be two separate pieces. I'll figure that out while this is drying, Okay, this one needs a little bit more time because of that green color. It's a little bit, I guess I did that one a little bit thick. And then this is almost dry. No, actually this one's dry, except for the back. I got some paint in the back, so that's okay. I'm gonna leave this here to dry. And then when we come back, I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do with these two, whether I'm gonna attach them together, as I said, or place the bows on them, or just keep them separate and do two little wall hangings. But these are going to look amazing. All right, so I've been gone for a while, guys, so I am back. I was on the phone while these things were drying, and I think we're gonna work with one item at a time so we don't have too much confusion here. All right, so I decided that I was going to use the jute twine to put behind this. Hold on. Okay, to put the jute twine behind this and just hang it somewhere because it is kind of on the small side. So I'm gonna hang it before I put the bow. So we're gonna turn this around, and I don't want it to hang too low, so the hanger's not gonna go like too, I don't need a long hanger. So let's see, do a dot there and a dot here. Actually worked out good because I was doing some schoolwork and I needed a little break to finish off the video. We're gonna let that glue dry. Okay, let me put it over here. Now I'm going to do the same here. Okay, so I just got to give this a minute, and then I'm going to go ahead and put these paints away while this is hardening up a little bit. Then we'll flip it over and put the bows on it. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is dry enough that I can go ahead and place the bow on this. So I placed the jute twine, one on this flake, on this portion of the flake, and one on this side. So in the center, we're going to go ahead and place this bow. And it's very simple, but I think it's very beautiful, guys. Doesn't need to be too much, you know, things on. It's a nice, simple decor piece. It doesn't need to be overloaded with anything. It's just a snowflake, and I don't want to take away from the snowflake. And this is a nice rustic decor piece. So we used the jute twine. Okay, isn't that beautiful, guys? So we use the jute twine, and we need to let that dry. While we're doing that, we're gonna go ahead and put the bow on the snowman. All right, so here we are with the snowman. Isn't he adorable? I mean, I could have mixed up the colors, but I'm trying to keep them just winter, so we can go and use that all through the winter. We don't have to add red or any other color that's gonna scream Christmas. We just want to, and again, it's a nice little rustic decor that you can hang anywhere. So I'm kind of loving how it came out. The simplicity of it is what I like, and that little touch of rustic. There you go. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I absolutely love how these came out, and I hope that you guys love this too. Again, this is these are winter DIYs, and they're so easy to make, even with your family. They're just so much fun to decorate for winter. As we're getting ready to take Christmas is going to come and go so quickly that this is going to replace a lot of the stuff very simply, and it's just wonderful, guys. It's just wonderful. So I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. If you like the video, click like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified each and every time I upload a video. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Amen.